Welcome to NCIX Tech Tips. Today's episode is going to feature the Asus Zonar Zense. Okay, so that is a combo product which includes this sound card and these headphones, but it's not going to be entirely about this product. It's going to be more about a concept, and that is the concept of headphone amplifiers and why they are an entirely necessary part of any audio configuration if you want to get the most out of your headphones, and that is to say for music, games, movies, whatever it is you're using for, you pretty much need one. So why don't we talk about normal sound cards first? Well, we'll talk about normal sound cards in relation to the Asus Zonar Zense. So first of all, this particular card has a 4-pin power connector at the back. So why is that? Most sound cards, well, all sound cards, the actual audio processing chip and all of the other logic on the board doesn't require any kind of external power beyond what you can get through a PCI Express slot. So why does it have that? The reason is that this particular sound card has a built-in headphone amplifier. So it actually needs external power from your power supply in order to amplify the signal. So how does that compare to a normal sound card? Because you know, when I take a normal sound card and I plug in my audio jack to the back of it, I can turn the volume up, right? Well, yeah, you can get a bit of a signal out of it, but when you're talking about high-performance headphones, if you want to really enjoy your music, games, and movies, well then they actually require more power in order to drive better sound out of them. So a perfect example would be the headphones I'm wearing right now. These are actually Sennheiser PC350s, and they are a PC gaming headset. You can see my little boom mic here. And I did an unboxing of this product on my video blog, Linus Tech Tips, a little while back, so you can feel free to check that out if you want to see them up close. But they have an impedance or ohm rating, more commonly impedance, which allows them to perform optimally when they have an amplified source. Now you've got a couple options. You can either buy an amplified sound card like this, or you can buy a regular sound card and then plug them into an external amp. Personally at home, I use an Onkyo receiver, which is hooked up to some home theater speakers, and then alternately, I plug in my headphones to it, and that is my external amp. You can actually get dedicated headphone amps, which are quite inexpensive, and will allow you to get the most out of your higher-end headphones. Another great example would be the Sennheiser HD555 versus the HD595. You hear from tons of people, the 595 doesn't sound any better than the 555. Well, that's because the 555 is a very low impedance headset, or headphone rather, because it doesn't have a mic, and it performs great on just your standard sound card with no amplification, whereas the 595 is a better built headphone, but you really need more power to drive it properly. So the whole point of this episode is, well, why do we have amplified sound cards and what other solutions are there? And I think we've gone over that pretty well. And does a partnership like this make sense? In this case, it's Asus and Sennheiser partnering up to deliver you an amplified sound card, which is great, and a great gaming headset that really needs an amplified sound card in order to perform well at a pretty good price. And I would say, yes, that is a very good idea, and I really hope we continue to see more of this in the future, because a great audio experience is way more important than most people think for movies, music, and games on your computer. Thanks for checking out NCIX Tech Tips, and don't forget to leave a comment under the video with our question, and the question is, are you going to upgrade your current audio setup? Please list your current audio setup with an amplified solution in the future.